Hello and howdy. Welcome once again to Uncle Jeff's classroom. For those who are joining us for the first time, I'm Uncle Jeff, the teacher that just can't forget. And I will be negotiating the journey of learning English with you. As we seek to both speak and write English well, we will need to eliminate areas of confusion that are often encountered in the language. Word usage is important, but can sometimes be confusing. Many words may sound alike, but have completely different meanings. Other words create doubt as to which is the correct one to be used for specific situations. Of course, it's the focus of Uncle Jeff's classroom to have you speaking and writing at your very best without any such confusion. This lesson, the first of two on this topic, is definitely aimed at assisting you in achieving this. Of course, it is one that does not have a deep foundation of rules that can guide you. One needs to read, check, and practice for efficiency. Let's begin with our usual short written quiz that we'll get back to at the end of our lesson. Get your pencil and paper, and let's get started. Select the correct word that best completes each of the following sentences. My parents asked me to practice good manners. Please do not lose that new pen. Her words were too harsh on me. Those shoes were good for the weather conditions. As stated, we'll get back to these at the end of the lesson. But for now, let's go straight to the lesson. Often in writing as well as in speaking, we tend to confuse words that seem similar, even interchangeable, but are not. Today, we'll address some of these pairs so as to help you avoid these potential difficulties. The first potential area of confusion deals with homophones, which are words that sound the same but have different spelling and meaning. Today, we look at two categories of homophones: those that have special spelling rules, those that can be distinguished by parts of speech. Let's begin with those with specific spelling rules. There are many of these, but here are some examples. Words that interchange the letters C and S carry the S when being used as a verb and the C when being used as a noun or an adjective. I always enjoy cricket practice. That's a noun. We practice cricket twice a week. That's a verb. I'm a practicing cricketer. That's an adjective. Here's another one. I own a driver's license with a C. That's a noun. The law requires us to license our vehicles with an S. That's a verb. Okay? Now B, parts of speech. The words weather and weather are examples of homonyms or homophones, either one. Weather, W-E-A-T-H-E-R, spelled with an A, is used as a noun that refers to the state of the atmosphere or to suggest that one has come safely through a time of trouble or difficulty. There will be inclement weather next week. We will be strong enough to weather the storm. Weather, W-H-E-T-H-E-R, spelled with H-E, and no A, can be used as a conjunction to express a doubt or choice between different alternatives. Please decide whether you like cricket or football. Words that may end with NT or CE are other examples of homophones. They carry the NT when being used as a concrete noun, referring to people, places, things, or events, and the CE when being used as an abstract noun, referring to ideas. The doctor has 3 assistants, NTS. My sister asked for my assistance, NCE. I witnessed the unfortunate incident between the 2 neighbors, NT. Recently, there has been an increased incidence, NCE, of crime. Okay, they also speak about plurals. The word to and to are homophones or homonyms that differ in parts of speech. To is an adverb, which means greater than is needed or approved, while to, TWO, is a number that is the same as 1 plus 1. To, TWO, many cooks spoil the broth, but I have 2 sisters, that's TWO. Okay, the words hang and hung are 2 past tense forms of the verb to hang. The word hang is used in reference to people while, and this would be hang, the past tense of hang, H-A-N-G-E-D is used in reference to people, while hung, H-U-N-G, can only be used with inanimate objects and never with people. The prisoner was hanged for his crimes. My mom hung the clothes on the line. Don't confuse the two of them ever. The word lose and loose, although they don't sound alike, are often confused by others, especially children. The word lose, L-O-S-E, identifies the situation where one fails to keep or maintain, while loose means slack or unfastened. We will lose the match. The ship broke loose from the jetty. Okay? Lose and loose, two completely different words used two completely different ways. Now let's get back to the quiz we gave at the beginning. These should be your correct answers. If you have them all, give yourself a tap on the shoulder. My parents asked me to practice with the S, good manners. That's the verb. The second one, please do not lose that new pencil. In other words, don't let it get away from you. And 3, her words were too harsh. Not T-W-O, but T-double-O. Those shoes were good for the weather, the climatic conditions, W-E-A-T-H-E-R. I hope this lesson was helpful to you, and I look forward to sharing many more with you. To ensure this, please click on the subscribe button so to keep these lessons coming. I thank you and say goodbye for now from Uncle Jeff to you, who spent the time here in Uncle Jeff's classroom. Until next time.